expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame forevermore.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect and the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm. For now down here come the claws.
Lives, all mortal lives, expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame forevermore.
Fools, how hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought. Doomed, detected, and caught. No more deals. It's
Okay, my mic works. Give your hand. Let me rouge down this audio just a tad. I guess that's more than a tad, but that's fine. Background music is going down. I gotta start working on my builds for this, so let me just go ahead and move that over. Yay, look, I'm alive. Oh, I need to move this because my ammo and stuff is down there, so let me move the webcam just above my ammo. Oh, also gotta push it more to the right. Okay. I forgot I was playing PSP games. I probably should have just had this on presets for PSP and not, but whatever. Okay, looks good. Okay. Alright, now. Alright, so I gotta make. Oh, whoops. I gotta make a build. I have my presets for this current patch. Melee might be fun to go through with. Don't particularly want to do shotgun swapper. Maybe I should do a soldier build since I can test him out. Let's do hunter soldier and just see how that's feeling. And then I'll probably go. I'm gonna go flashbang. All right, let's just do that. Let's make a soldier setup. Gotta put on my soldier gear. We haven't touched any of the weapons yet, so why is something is like constantly clicking on my computer? What is that? Why is that doing that? My controller is unplugged. That's weird. I'm not doing that like at all. My hands are free.
Let's see here. Let me check my keyboard.
Still doing it. Okay. Weird. Yeah, that's super odd. Desktop. Windows. That's not good. Something is fucking this up. Let's see here. I just might restart my computer real quick. It's acting a little weird. Alright, never mind. We'll come back in a second. Man, fucking Windows sucks. I gotta start moving over to like Linux or something. Let's see how that's looking. Well, it's not bouncing, so that's good. Alright. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? I don't particularly want to play with Plasma Cutter, but we'll see. Oh, audio would help. Alright. Okay, game audio, yippee. Alright. Alright, so soldier gear. It's general. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with standard range damage. So I'm not gonna play anything like super meta tryhard. Let's see. Nightfall is probably a good weapon to pick up. Just a good gun. Combat shovel is always an appropriate weapon. I'll probably just throw on World's Edge for World's Edge's sake. Alright, so if we're just gonna run Nightfall, Nightfall with Nebula, I mean, everything's gotta run Nebula these days. Don't have very many good handgun options for range builds. Let's see. What if we ran... Could do bleed. Oh, you know, if Soldier was Prime, I could run Meridian. Maybe... Nah, I gotta have Hunter Prime. Nah, maybe I'll go Soldier Prime, just for the lulz. Do Soldier Hunter, and so Soldier Prime, we have more grenade damage, and we'll just rock Meridian for that. Meridian Bandit Screamers. And then, if I want to do that, should we do... We don't really have like an explosive long gun. Well, actually we have Arbalist. No, but it's not explosive damage. Because Thorn says in scale still. Yeah, no, I might just run Nightfall. Alright, we'll just have that. What's this setup looking? that's not bad. Alright, so Gunslinger, probably. I don't think anything else is really gonna beat Gunslinger right now. And then let's go with fire rate. Did I favorite infinite damage? Yeah, alright. I don't really need weak spots with Meridian. I want Leaky Gemstone for Nightfall. Braided Thorns is just nice. If I can get haste on. Oh, I can get haste on. Anastasia's haste is good. And I guess Braided Thorns. I'll just not worry about weak spot stuff for the most part. I think that's probably okay. Then let me go ahead and reset that. Then we go. I don't know if I need Emma reserves. We'll go Emma reserves. Gifted Chakra, pretty much mandatory. I want to go tanky to see how absurd some of this stuff is. I'm going to get Kinship because... Oh, Kinship is... It's not a... Blood Bond's the trait now. Kinship is not an archetype trait now. Right. Kinship, just to save my skin. Spirit. I don't think I really need expertise. So I might just get Fortify. Just don't kill myself with that. And we should be okay. Maybe I just don't get... No, because I want Amplitude. Alright. Change my armor up just a bit. Want to be just in heavy. Ah, 50.1. Killing me, game. I wish I could organize this by weight. Field medic's fine. Cultist is fine looking. Yeah, alright. That reads. Why do I keep getting text messages? Hi, John. Hi, Wiki. What's up? I'm just gonna say Wiki. So, I'm gonna start a new Beyond Hell playthrough on Beyond Hell mode, and I was just kind of throwing together a soldier setup, just standard running gun. But I wanted grenades to be a bit better. And I'm sad that Gunfire nerfed grenades, because yeah, I mean even with double damage, grenade hitting for 1,000, but that is a really big explosion radius on Meridian. Holy crap! Maybe blast radius is a little too big. That's pretty far. Alright. Well, I'm glad I got Kinship. But Maybe I should just turn down the blast. Yeah, we'll just see how this goes. I'm gonna just run through some zones real quick. I know, right? Of course they nerfed it. I don't know why they... Look, was anyone using grenades for damage? Like... Seems like... I don't know. Something that they didn't need to do. Alright, so... There's been a lot of changes to Beyond Hell. I don't know exactly all of which that are in. But we'll see where this goes. The blast radius is so huge on that. Those deal nothing. I gotta work on that. That blast radius is absurd. Yeah, like people use the grenade for the bleed, but I don't know anyone that uses them for damage. So the fact that they reduce the impact damage is kind of sad. So it's like the archetype prime increases grenade damage, you know, doubles it, but then they cut it in half. So it's like it didn't really do much, but I mean we can always change that later. I don't expect grenades to be like a lot of damage, but just good utility. But also, this blast radius is already too high. Like, I should have taken off amplitude. Amplitude meridian is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Sorry, getting a bunch of text messages. Yeah, it hits me from up here. I like having a usable meridian. Silly blast radius. I know there's more than those two around. So I thought we increased the spawns of enemy suit, not a ton, but it doesn't seem like there's any more enemies than normal. Yeah, it's chunky, especially for dealing with like fodder enemies. It's great now. But obviously, you know, it has no weak spot damage, and it's kind of hard to scale it without Soldier. But I think it's a cool thing that Soldier would be able to use. God damn, that blast radius. Oh, didn't get him. Get him. in blocks. Is this side area or main area? Side dungeon. Let's see what's in here. If there's no like boss, I'll just turn around. Yeah, cathedral elements and get out of there. Hey, yeah, 1 second. I'm getting phone calls now. Sorry, I was on the phone. I can't really pay attention. Anyway, AFR risk. Yeah, Adam. So Soldier, this whole archetype, this is a mod that we're working on, as well as Beyond Hell, which it's very much a work in progress right now. I am just trying to race through with just a general Soldier Prime build. I'm going to fight bosses which have new modifiers and new affixes, and there should be rebalancing done to enemy HP and stuff, which kind of hard to tell. One of the things that we also changed was archetypes now have multiplicative modifiers instead of additive modifiers, so player damage is higher than normal, but also, you know, enemies have a lot more life now. So you gotta use that to counterbalance it. But because we have multiplicative damage on archetypes, additive damage is significantly more valuable than it is in base Remnant. Can't believe I missed that. Radiant's still just hard to like hit stuff with sometimes. I really like the Soldier's Relic perk. Getting double clip size until you reload is actually really fun. And so the Soldier's damage perk is very, very high damage. I think it's like 60% now, but at the cost of reload speed and fire rate. So it turns most fast guns into slower guns. Oops. Too many guys around. Oh shit, I'm out of stamina. Oh, come on. Okay. So his first skill that I'm using is flash grenades. They don't really do any damage, but they do a lot of stagger and they slow enemies. So they're really good for, you know, just stopping stuff real quick. Even that life leech. I haven't played Remnant in a long time. I feel like so out of touch. Oh my god, fucking grenades. At least they fell down and hit him. Alright. Which one? Nightfall or Meridian? Yeah. So we gotta be a PC gamer, man. I guarantee you the PS5 Pro is gonna cost as much as like a high-end laptop. Earthing Coliseum, nice. But also don't use a Meridian. Oh, Nightfall. Nightfall's great. I love Nightfall. Meridian is terrible. The only reason why I'm using it is because the prime for Soldier is double damage with grenades. And not only is that like your throwable grenades, but Meridian lobs grenades, so Meridian's stronger, which is, I think, fair. Oh my. Trying to hit these guys is not going to be easy. Good blast radius, though. Oh, it didn't hit him? No. Damn it. Try to be cool with that. Fuck, that blast radius is so huge. How do I miss with a blast radius that big? I don't know which way to go. I feel like I'm just going in a circle here. Ow. I might have to up the spawn chance of elites, because I wanted like one of the things I wanted to do is add a lot more elites to the game, and I upped the spawn chance, I believe, but I don't think it's that high. Oh god. It's good use of flash grenades. God damn these fucking grenades. Oh shit, okay, that's more enemies. Oh god. Okay. That was a little scary. That was definitely more enemies. I don't know what you're doing. Oh shit. Wait, am I heavy? Am I heavy roll? No, I'm medium roll. It just feels like heavy roll. Okay. Okay. Alright. So that was one little scary thing there. That was definitely more enemies. Ari's working on it. I'm doing a lot of ideas, testing and doing a lot of the art and stuff. I think the Remnant wiki guys are contributing with descriptions and lore and ideas as well. But as far as actual like development, it's like 99% Ari. Okay, so Meridian is going to be dog shit on this fight. I don't even think Nightfall is going to be all that good. I'm trying to think what would be the best way to go about this. I guess I could also see his modifiers. But, yeah. This one's not going to be really good for this setup. Can't really go wrong with Nebula, I say. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't think flash grenades work on bosses. I might have to change. I'm going to try. This is like an elite boss. It might work. I don't know. But I might just change that out. Oh, he's Eli-Res. Okay, so Eli-Res is different. Eli-Res will now cycle between status immunities. So he's got one more second. And so now he's immune to corrosion, so all my corrosion just fell off. And then I got 10 seconds of that, and then it'll rotate to fire. Ow. Fuck. So rather than brick, like, elemental builds, just from having that mod, now you just rotate status immunities. Bosses definitely have more life, though. Oh, it looks like he can get slowed. That's funny. Oh, I was fucking dodging. Alright, that was my fault. Does this nerf any builds or items? No. For the most part, we're not really nerfing things. Not yet, at least. Plasma Cutter will probably get nerfed if Gunfire doesn't already. The way this build is set up is that, like, so because archetypes are multiplicative modifiers now, it makes your additive damage from like your trinkets and stuff significantly more valuable. And so we actually buffed player power a lot. And in order to compensate that, bosses have more modifiers, different modifiers, and more life and damage, what all enemies do. So it should feel about the same-ish. Bosses have about 20% more life than before. Players have a little bit more than 20% more damage in general. I'm also just playing this weird scuff setup with Soldier, which I don't need Soldier as the prime, but I like having it as a prime, so working with it. But okay, so this is Res Hardy on a boss that already has a lot of life, so alright. Yeah, let's just go again, I guess. Let's start with flash grenades. Oh, nice dodge. 3. Okay, so I don't think he's actually slower. He just has the debuff. Oh, because he's exposed, because grenades are exposed. That makes sense. Ah, interrupted. Oh, I can't believe I thought I was far enough away from the stone. God damn it. That was stupid of me. Also, I gotta remember to use my oil pot. Oil pot is decent damage now. Ah, he got ignited. Okay, no, he's still ignited. Good. That was so stupid of me. I saw like I can't kill the guy. I'm just doing dumb. Okay, I got staggered by my own grenade. I thought it was gonna stagger him. I really did. Wait, can Hardy even be? No, that's unstoppable. Yeah, he could have been staggered. I'm not that dumb. I just made a dumb call. Yeah, so right now, I think the default values of ads got increased a little bit. Like, I think it's like 40% more enemies. But the main thing is I want more elites. And before I got to this fight, there was a room that spawned like 2 or 3 elites. And I think that was really scary and interesting. So I want to have more elite enemies rather than just like what Remnant Beyond or From Hell did, which is just double spawns. I just want more elites in the game because there's not enough. And of course I want more aberrations. Oh my god, how am I fucking getting hit by this guy? Oh my god, why am I... Oh, I'm being so dumb. I'm just not dodging. It's not even that hard. It's not that hard. I'm just being dumb. Amplitude is really bad in here, though. I'm hitting myself with all these grenades. I shouldn't have been doing that. Long grenade. Why is my... Oh, what? Okay. I'm just being dumb. What the fuck? I'm being stupid. Alright. I'm gonna fight him for realsies. Bag grenade. Okay, he's not hard. He's not hard. I just gotta stop being dumb. All right. Anyway, I know I like aberrations too, and you just don't find them at all outside like the few events that they do. And so I want aberrations to be a bigger part of the game. So I want like one aberration to spawn every single zone if you're on Apocalypse. Like, you will get one. Hardy Ellie Res was a little interesting. Where's my Meridian? Hey, Papa. How's life? You just woke up? That makes sense. You are way a ways from me. Dude, these fucking far woods and like the roly-poly tumbleweed areas are the worst. Just carpet the area with grenades. Wisps. Damn you, non-hit scan weapons. I'm gonna kill myself with this grenade launcher, I know that. Ah! Hate those things. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Monday? You're not got work? Maybe work's different over there. I don't know. Maybe you have different schedules. Door. Hate those. I'm sure Remnant 2 can make bosses harder, but yes, I do prefer Remnant 1 bosses because ads add an additional thing you have to manage. And Remnant 2 bosses, once you figure them out, like in their patterns and stuff, they're not that hard. And so like doing like no hits and Apocalypse is pretty easy in my opinion. So in Beyond Hell, we've given bosses aberration modifiers, so spicing things up just a little bit. I don't know if this is the right amount of roly-polies, or is this more? Just carpet bomb an area. Ask questions later. It's that actually feels pretty good. Running just grenades and carpet bombing an area. Use the relic, get double ammo from Meridian for a second. Throw your slows. Yeah, that was pretty good. This area is terrifying. Hitting something. Still can't tell if this is a normal amount because there's always a ton of these guys, or if this is more. That might be a little bit more. That's kind of a lot. It feels pretty good though. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is you don't really need a whole lot of like AoE in the game. Like, it's neat for some areas, but because bosses don't have ads, AoE serves very little functionality besides, you know, just if the AoE is just base damage good, regardless of AoE or not. And so more ads, even if it's not on boss fights, will at least make you think about, okay, so if I want to make a build, you know, I have to be able to deal with more ads and still get through a boss. Do elites even spawn out here besides those other guys that are just always here? Oh god. Slow everything, stagger everything. Alright. Alright. I think there are more ads. I think that part's working. But I definitely want more elites. Widow's Court. Am I already at the end of this biome? This one's always short. This one's got a lot of elites, though. This should be interesting to see. If it's at least increasing them. One walker. Yeah. Why did I get a weak spot hit on, let me say that, on Meridian? I shouldn't have been able to do that. Why are these doing weak spot hits on these guys? I'm gonna have to go look at that. Do they always do weak spot hits on this guy? Would you add adds to Annihilation, Venom, and Shahala? Yeah, I don't want, again, I don't want to add adds to a fight, and I don't even think we can, to be honest. There's not a whole lot with the tools that we have right now that we can actually do to change, you know, core things about a fight. I guess if a boss does summon adds, we could probably increase that, like on Hive Mother when it summons 2 of the root flyers, we might be able to increase that. But I think if a fight doesn't have adds, we can't just like add them. So probably don't have to worry about that. I will say with increased modifiers and aberration modifiers, stuff like that is going to be crazy already. Like, I fought Annihilation with Teleporter. That was fucking wild. Hopefully I get it again. I love that fight. Teleporter Annihilation is just awesome. Actually, I want to check this chest real quick.
Yeah.
Is he above me? They definitely have more life, that's for sure. Shit. Ow. Oh my god. Slow down. Oh god, none of those grenades got him. Oh shit, I didn't kill the flyer. Slow down. Okay. Eesh. That would be a cool thing to add. Adventure Lab and Adventure Root Earth. Like, yeah, it's not like they change, but just being able to have access to them outside of a campaign would be cool. Dude, I love flashbangs. I think, like, the idea behind flashbang was so good. Like, we don't need a skill that does damage, we just need one that, you know, stops something temporarily. Oh, shit. Like that. And stops attacks. Like, you interrupt, and then slow something down. Like, that's fucking amazing, isn't it? It'll interrupt most, like, non-bosses. And it's only for, like 5 seconds or something. But I love that, man. I can flash grenades. Alright. So now we have Corruptor in many faces. The thing about Corruptor is nobody liked Regenerator on Corruptor because it starts at like 3/4 of its life, and then, you know, depending on how much time you waste around here, you're kind of, you know, letting it regen. But Regenerator is different now in Beyond Hell. And what Regenerator does is that rather than bosses having like just constant regenning HP, now whenever you hit them, they get gray HP like players. And then you have to hit them again to cut off that gray HP, or they start to regen the gray back. So it functions more like player HP, and they still technically regen, but you can keep cutting it off, so they have like a limit to how much they can regen. So I really like that change that Ari made to it. It's past 5 o'clock. I don't know why I'm watching the cutscene. I don't need to. Yeah, touch it. No, I think the Labyrinth and Root Earth are fine. I would prefer just new biomes. Ow. That was stupid of me. Let's regen a little bit. Oh, that still hit me. Oh my god, I was gonna roll. Damn it. Alright, I fucked that one up. Yeah, like, I know obviously Narude's gonna be the last DLC. I don't know if they're doing anything else past that, but I would like new biomes. Like, I don't want to go back to courses as much as I like courses. Same for like ROM and Razum. Because I know people are just gonna say, oh, they're just reusing content from the first game. And while I don't believe that that's true, really, I would just like new ones just to have like new, fresh things to do. There we go. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, what? He jumped immediately? Usually he gets up and, like, does shit first. Wow, he jumped literally on top of me. Of the 4 areas, Earth, courses, ROM, Razum, what do you want to return? Okay, my favorite part of Remnant 1 was... Oh, I have to move my chat. My bad. So my favorite part of Remnant 1 was the rural Earth area right before you go into the actual DLC area, like before you get into Ward Prime. That is my absolute favorite spot. I know there wasn't a whole lot of fighting there, but it was good. It was really good. So I would prefer if they did a Earth, but like rural Earth kind of thing. Let me move my chat just a wee bit. Squish that there. Okay. So that's what I would prefer. Technically, we have Root Earth, but I would like a more rural Earth approach because I thought that area was the best. I would like to see Razum come back just because that means we might get, you know, Frost or Freeze stuff, but I mean, we have Slow already, so I don't know. Why am I being so dumb today? Why am I throwing grenades right in my face and getting staggered? Why aren't I just killing the hands? I'm just being stupid. Trying to make decent, whatever, soldier setup, but I'm just being dumb. Alright, I'm just running Nebula. Well, actually, well, I still have a lot of range damage modifiers. Maybe I don't need to run Nebula. What if we ran just corroded MP? Actually, I want Tech 22. Let's just go corroded Tech 22. So I want corrosion. Actually, I think we're in fetid wounds and overflow. Yeah, do that. Let's do that instead. Oh, I grifted. No, it's not hard. I'm just being stupid. Where you been, man? How's life? What's the kid like? Oh my god, I thought it was too late. Or too early. I thought too early. That's stupid. Stupid! 2 kids? You have 2 kids now? Oh my god, I didn't even realize you had 2 kids. You getting back into the groove of things for Rise or what? I mean, not Rise, fucking Wilds. Come on, buddy. How about you do some attacks? Open up the face. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, the flyers got me. This fucking game. Okay, I mean, I'm just being dumb. I'm just being dumb. I'm being dumb. Go where the root came from? We kind of did. That was this game. Granted, no, we haven't necessarily gone and communed with Clawbone. That is something we haven't done yet. You haven't gamed in 2 years? I mean, that's dad life, right? I need to get more mod power back for this thing. Dodge the birds. Go, man, go. Ow, I thought I didn't dodge that one in time. Oh shit. Yeah, get your hands back. Are you gonna revive your dude? Thank you. Alright. Fine. Easy peasy. Is my... I don't have, my recordings working anymore. Let's go grab that in a second. Okay, peace scripted. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun with the kids. See ya. Yeah, I don't have my NVIDIA shit going on. Why is that? Yeah, now you work. Why is it being weird? I might turn the game off and turn it back on real quick. 6-2, that's delayed, right? What was the last one I grabbed? Oh, it was grabbing stuff. Okay. Yeah, it was. Okay, just checking. This doesn't show it. All right. So it's hard because the whole simulation thing, I don't know if the Earth that we're on now is a copy. I don't know if it is the original source of the corruption. I think that's what the Keeper was implying, but I don't know. I don't know. They left it super vague. We also don't know what happened to all the Dreamer kids and where all their minds went connected to. Obviously, Clementine was one that connected to Razum. But there's a lot of like children of the core that, you know, we can investigate and see kind of where that went. But yeah, apparently where Clawbone is like the source of the corruption of the root. I don't know if I think the Earth is like where it started on Earth, not necessarily where it started. Yeah, like it's very weird. Okay, so I did Soldier I did the first biome with Soldier. Let me try Summoner, because I know we've changed Summoner to be better, like the actual summons themselves to be better. So I'm gonna try running. Wait, did it revert? Oh, did we revert it back after the update? Because we should have 3 summons, 3 of these guys. I'll have to talk to Ari about it. We should be allowed to have 3, but we don't. I gotta go check their damage, because we did make the summons better. Let me see if that's better. And I liked having 3 roly-polies. Hey, go get them, boys. No, their damage is still pretty shitty. Okay, so we did revert it back. I'll have to note that. Yeah, summons are so bad. Yeah, I know I'm in combat. Ow. I hate those guys. Those guys are awful. Alright, I need to change my shit anyway. Alright, so we're not going to do Summoner, because Summoner is still bad. I need to actually put down my notes. Notepad, please. Alright. Summoner, damage, reverted. So we're not doing that. I might do Sack Summoner. I think that still works out. Let's see here. It's Invoker, Summoner. Bigger. Fortified, Bark Skin, Siphoner. Each. Fortified, Bark Skin. Potency? Maybe Potency? Potency. And then we're gonna want probably more life. But alright, so Sack Summoner, let's see how this goes. It does matter, the corruption one. Yeah, well, so the corruption, it did technically win. So the keeper at the end, rather than purge the simulation and technically, you know, format the hard drive and remove the virus with it, he's like, you know, I actually really like, you know, humanity and people and like stuff to talk to. So I'm going to revert it back, corruption it all, and we'll kind of deal with it because this is better than nothing, basically. And that's fine, I guess. I mean, yeah, I do video reviews and builds and stuff on other games. I just put out a review of Cowboy 3030, which I thought was really, really fun. And I do a lot of Monster Hunter stuff. Get it, Sandstorm. Starting boss ranking in combat. Starting boss. Wait, what? Oh, boss ranks. Shrewd? You don't like Shrewd? I thought Shrewd's cool. I don't like Abomination. Oh, I'm on heavy roll. I don't like that. Or flops. I'm gonna go change that. This is like my tank setup, and I don't need to be super tank. Heavy roll's probably fine. I can probably get away with heavy roll. Annihilation is such a good fight. I think he's one of my favorite Souls-like boss fights. He just, because the way bosses are in Remnant 2, he's really easy to figure out once you fought him a couple times. Like, he's not that hard. I don't think he's better than Cessnia from Remnant 1. Iskall Queen was the best fight, hands down. But Annihilation is up there for sure. Oh, Space Crab boss. Oh, Primogenerator, that thing. Space Crabs, the boss. Yeah, he's not very fun. That fucking bolt of lightning just stopped that guy. That was good. My only gripe about second phase is that it's very weapon specific. Like if you're running low fire weight weapons like sniper and sure shot, you're not getting rid of those orbs in both the first and second part of that fight. Like you need to run like, you know, shocker on spectral blade or something like that. You got to do something because you just don't have a means to deal with those. Shahala is the best world boss in Remnant 2. I might agree with you there. Shahala is really fun. I like Ravager too a lot. Ravager is like really, really fun. But Shahala is definitely, like, his 2 different modes are very different. It don't seem like it, but the attack patterns are entirely different. And he is hard. He is very, very hard. So, yeah. Shahala is really good. Dude, I love the bolts of lightning that just come and nuke enemies. Also, I feel like this is still too easy. I did increase enemies and enemy life, but I think we can go higher. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like when you first fight Annihilation, like yeah, he took me a while to kill. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's a crazy fight. But then once you figure it out, you're like, ah, okay, got it. Thanks for clicking. Cube Boss is one of my favorites. That is one of the best boss designs I've ever seen. We need more bosses that aren't based around strictly killing and DPSing. Bosses that have like mechanics and systems to them, I think are way more fun than just, hey, spank and tank and dodge and attack. I love fighting Cube Boss though. Yeah. Labyrinth Sentinel. Cubes. He's super fun. Super fun. Hi, Judex. Sorry, I didn't see your emote before. Alright, let's go ahead and do this thing. Also, I really like Sack Summoner build. I love Summoner. I'm sad that the minions aren't particularly good, but Sack Summoner is still really fun to play. But I think anything with Invoker and then Monolith and Nebula is probably fine. Like, you could attach anything to those and call it a day. Alright, we gotta touch that. Riphide's cool. I do like Riptide. I like all the Razum bosses, honestly, and Swamp Course's bosses. I like Dream Eater. I like the big, I forget the dude's name, the claw guy that's attached to the wall. I like Urfor, Obrick, and Tien. Like, I think they're all really fun bosses when Tien wants to work. The change in boss design going from base Remnant 1 to the DLCs is really inspiring. You can see how much the development team grew just from those boss changes, and I think that's really awesome. Yeah, we need to go stronger. And I need more enemies. I want stronger enemies. I'm gonna have to pump this harder. I only upped enemy stuff by like 20-30% to match player values, but yeah, we need more. You know, I never asked, you know, do you know if the soundtrack is available? Because Remnant 1 soundtrack was never really available. You can get like some rips, but they didn't have like a commercially available soundtrack. And Remnant 1 also has a lot of good boss themes. Alternator. I think that's one of the things we want to do for Beyond Hell once we can actually like start making custom weapons, because we can make custom trinkets and stuff, which I could be using right now. I'll go back to the ward and show you. I'm just using kind of like our normal stuff because we're not going to do any balances until we actually get the game feeling how we actually want it to. So we're changing not trinkets basically right now. But yeah, I think we want to recreate some of the old Remnant 1 weapons and the Beyond Hell or From Hell weapons. So, Reggie, what do you got for me? You got a bunch of stuff that we don't quite have art for yet. So, Amplified Heart, which amplifies slotted fragments, which is pretty fucking cool. I might want to use that, to be honest. We have Medicated Heart that increases healing effectiveness innately, but the heart itself does not actually provide healing, but it increases your max health. So if you have like leech builds and like medic and stuff, Medicated Heart's really sick for that. Rerouted Heart, so 50% speed bonus, consumes all stamina and regenerates 100% of max health. So you're basically turning your stamina into health regen. So that's neato. Time-lapse Heart, this is more for the Chronomancer, the second archetype that we're going to be doing, but pauses the duration of all buffs on you for 15 seconds. That could get really fucking nutty. We're going to have to keep an eye out on that one. Heart of Gold, this is more for Explorer and things that need to like pick up scrap and stuff. So like you deal base damage and then enemies will drop shimmers. And when you pick up, dealing damage to enemies and they drop scrap. When you use the heart for 2 minutes, you get shimmer. And what shimmer does is basically whenever you pick up scrap, you get health over 3 seconds and you can get more scrap pickup. And so basically you put this on and then you can shoot enemies to get scrap to proc the rings and effects that would already proc on scrap pickup that you can't really do in a boss fight, and use Heart of Gold that way. So will this one work with bisected ring? Yes, it should. It absolutely should. And then we got Cowboy Killers, which is an amulet. It's a pack of cigarettes, which I need to update the amulet icon for that. But yeah, this is obviously a thing. So on relic use, you get Grit, which makes your ultra heavy weight class, and then increases your health by 10% and damage reduction by 5% every time you use it. So you just pound those, increase your health and reduction, but you're going to be ultra heavy. Ixalis. Ixalis is a great fight. I love Ixalis. Chrono Dampener, again, things that are going to be more for the Chronomancer archetype, but weak spot or crits pause the duration of effects on you for 1 second, which include buffs, skill durations, mods, stuff like that. Anything that's got a timer. So that'll be really fun. I think we need to put a cooldown on that, because that can also be dumb. And then we have these aspects of different like rings. It's a gravitational thing that increases your movement speed, and depending on what other ones you have, there's like 3 of these things. These aspects of Aphelion, Porphyrion, and Aspis, which it's grad space stuff, but they increase your damage depending on if enemies are further than you or close to you, or both if you have them all on. Conversion Therapy converts all your elemental resistance into armor. So if you have like 10 all res, that would go to 0, and then you'd get like 50 flat armor, so you can get like really fat stacks of armor, but elemental damage will be a lot more dangerous for you. The first ring that was made, 10% movement speed per shield stack, so 30% movement speed on a ring if you got a lot of shield builds going on. That's gonna be fun to play with. Fortress, you get a stack of Bulwark for each 30 points of encumbrance you have, and then you reduce stagger level by 1 for each 50 points of encumbrance. That is a fucking tank ring. That is going to be absurd. Devil's Band, you have a damned status while you have it on, which basically gives you burning all the time, and you take 1.1 damage per second from burning. But while you have damned on, you can convert 10 times of all your self damage into mod power. So if you're hitting yourself with burning or explosives or stuff like that, Star Shot, then all the damage you take will also then get converted back into mod power, which is going to be fun. Pocket Aces, this is my ring. Activating a skill reloads your currently equipped weapon, so it's like Gunslinger Prime, but slightly worse, because Gunslinger Prime is both your weapons and you have infinite reserves for 8 seconds. But this ring will let you use something like Invader Wormhole, and then use Spore Bloom to shoot, Wormhole back in, which will reload your Spore Bloom, shoot again, rinse and repeat. Piranha's Tooth, these are all like the self-status rings. So this is, you have corroded on all the time, but you get skill crit and skill crit damage. Really good for summoner builds and invoker now. Zing Ring, so you're constantly overloaded, so you're going to get zapped every 5 seconds, but increases your fire rate and reload speed, which is really nice. For Rod Charger, increases your combat slide, and basically you can do melee out of your slide and hit people. And Temp Armor Ring, so basically removes all armor from gear. Favorite boss theme? I don't know, to be honest. I think Gorefist from Remnant 1 is still really good. But anyway, so these are the custom items that we have right now. Still work in progress, but I'm not going to be using those. I'm going to be playing with standard build, just what we have changed with the archetypes. And I just want to see how stuff plays out. And yeah. Oh, also, I don't want to use this for... Or do I? So, Keeper Sentinels, Labyrinth Sentinels, does Nebula's Nanoswarm seek out the orbs? I don't think it does. Or the things. I don't think so. Sandstorm? I'll find out. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff to change the game. Skill crit and mod crit, stuff like that, that's also gonna be gone. So one of the changes that we're gonna be doing is all aspects of skill and mod damage are basically going to be converted to elemental and physical damage. So engineer would instead be like, rather you have 50 skill damage, you have 50 physical damage. So that'll work for its skills. We're going to make flamethrower not physical, so that's the only one. But basically it would still work for Vulcans and impact cannon, but then also because it's physical damage, your standard guns will be better. And that'll also let you use physical mods like Astral Burst and stuff. And Archon would get elemental damage rather than mod damage. So that'll make, using Nebula, Enigma, and Hellfire a lot better. It's going to make using its Havoc form better. It's going to make all the mods that do some sort of element damage. We're going to make a lot of them do more element and stuff. Make them better. So we're going to change all the mod and skill stuff to be Fizz and Elemental. So it'll allow you to have more build diversity, and all the things that you would have to use on skill and mod builds that only affect skill and mod builds are now going to affect a broader range of stuff. So it'll open up a lot of doors for things, I think. Alright, so that does not work out. Don't do that. Got it. That doesn't even reach that far. Okay, I need a new weapon. I didn't realize that this is not going to reach far. We can't really change a lot of the core mechanics like that, I don't think. I would love to be able to use skills and relics on Engineer. I really would, but it's not really happening, I don't think. Black Mod? Where's Black Mod? Black Mod's my go-to for this thing. Alright. So, Labyrinth Sentinel, I don't think can have anything. Teleporter would be fucking wild. Does he even have mods? I didn't even look. No. I don't believe it can. It's just designed a little differently. Can't see. No! I thought it was gonna go the other way. My bad. I think I stopped being hit by that. You boss having cubes? That would be fun. I could just run Firestorm, but I'm not gonna. Oh, come on. I'm really bad at this fucking boss. The cube. Ow. Oh my god, these stupid fucking dots. I need to get my other heart back on. I can't leech off this one. Dots. Alright. Yeah, you get him, buddy. Wait, which one am I missing? Oh. Alright, I was like, where? Thought I got them all. Will Provisioner's Ring work with Zero Divide? No, it does not. Back on. Oh, traits. I don't think I need potency anymore, actually. I guess leech. Just not get hit as much. Ah. Alright. Is Chronos before the Ashes were playing? I personally don't think so. I mean, if you want some lore, sure. It's a short game. I didn't really care for it too much. It's a pretty simple Souls-like game. If you want to play it, go for it. I think it's like $5 or something, but I didn't really care for it. Okay. Next world, Nerud or Losung. The eye. I can't wait to see what Annihilation is. Also, I'm really excited for the last DLC because I really like Nerud, and I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but Nerud's cool, so. Carpet bomb the area. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Nerud or Losum? I'm gonna say Losum. Hey, I'm so good. Yeah, Nerud's awesome. It's just different. We haven't really had like a cool sci-fi, you know, almost cosmic horror-y, like Soulsy game. I guess cosmic horror we have with Bloodborne, but not really sci-fi. But like, so I had this idea because of like the way Remnant is with how it's just a simulation. You can kind of run anything and be in any theme, and it would technically work thematically. I want the next Remnant game not to be a direct like Remnant 3, but a spin-off game that's more akin to like, I had two ideas. One that was Monster Hunter, because of course I love Monster Hunter, so why would I not want like all boss fights in Remnant all the time? But a Monster Hunter like Remnant game where it's Children of the Core, where you're chasing down each of the children of the Core project, like the Dreamers, and the worlds that they're in. And so like they're like the last boss of each world, but every world's like obviously different themes. So you can have shit like, you know, dinosaurs and sci-fi stuff and all sorts of crazy things that you would normally see like in a hunting game, where typically it's just one theme. And I think that would be cool to adapt to like fighting robots or fighting aliens and fighting dinosaurs and shit like that. And the other one, I want a top-down twin-stick shooter, almost like ARPG style, but like a twin-stick shooter that's Remnant themed. Zap. Alright, we got a big guy coming. Where is it? I heard it. Kingdom Hearts, but for grown-ups. I mean, that would be a bunch of different themes, right? I think normal enemy HP is probably fine. Like, stuff doesn't die like instantly, and I think with how many there are, having too many enemies might be a little bad, might be a little overwhelming. But we definitely need more elites. I want so many more elites. Like, I want to be fighting elite in like every pack of enemies. Honestly, because I want to do mod work for Remnant 2, I would prefer them work on... Oh, it's an aberration. Holy shit. I don't think I've seen an aberration. Look at those fucking modifiers! Thank you. Hey, we got an aberration. That's cool. I need more. So because I'm working on mods, I want them to stop work on Remnant 2. I know it's super selfish, but I would just prefer it if we didn't have to worry about anything like getting updated or changed significantly, so we could work on our mod. So once they're done with the 3 DLCs that they promised, I would love it if they stopped and did something else. But that's just me. Also, I think there's just a lot of core fundamental things at Remnant 2 that I don't think is ever going to change or get fixed, that I would prefer us dealing with. And then just them dealing with Remnant 3. Or whatever. Again, I would like spin-off titles too, not necessarily needing a direct Remnant 3 so soon. I think it's cool that it's like, it's an established franchise at this point. And I think they have the money and the goodwill to do whatever, and people will be okay with it. But yeah, I don't need a Remnant 3 right now. Also, Sack Summoner. I know I said it, but I fucking love this build. Alright, so we're gonna have to fight either Duncan Hollow Witch or Gwendol. Bolt! What's up, man? Cotton Scone, so we're gonna get Gwendol. This build isn't gonna work. I might try Flyers, but doesn't work the way it's set up on Gwendol, just because she's a little up high. Darksiders 4. Darksiders 4 would be cool too. Not hating on Darksiders 4. That's the thing, because they've done Darksiders with the ARPG setup for that, and that game kind of goes on different like game genre types. I think they could do the same with Remnant. What the fuck hit me? You find something over there, buddy? I deal no damage with that, but it's okay. Zap. I fucking love that lightning. I think we all want survival mode back for Remnant 2. Or I just went a big circle. Really? Nothing around that area for the sandstorm to get to? Oh, you're just lazy. Nanoswarms knows what's up. There's a lot of enemies here. That's a lot of enemies. Fucking shocker, World's Edge, man. That is so fucking good. Okay, that was a lot of enemies to spawn. I like that. Get him, boys. Get him. Yeah, you're fine. What are issues with Remnant 2 that elude me? The way the trinkets setup is right now, I don't like our trinkets. I don't like damage scaling. I don't like how like the damage formula works. I don't like how bosses don't have adds in them. I don't like how simple some bosses are. I don't like melee being so simplistic in design. There's really not a lot of room for growth in the melee sector of the game, which I think is an unfortunate shame. I think there was an elite there. That's pretty much it, really. A lot of stuff that we can't fix with mods, and a lot of stuff probably isn't going to fix because it's just baked into the game at this point. Like, the mod system, while it's bad, it's easily fixable, so I'm not worried about that. But it's just some of the other deep-rooted things that I'm like, we're not going to see new animations for bosses, you know, to get more complex boss encounters, I don't think. We're not going to see new melee animations to like actually have like a fleshed out melee moveset, unfortunately. So there's just a lot of little things that are like, I think that they'd be better off just doing Remnant 3 rather than try to like, you know, push Remnant 2 further and further. Or again, spin-off games. That's cool too. Hey buddy, I need some mod power. Oh, you missed. How did you fucking miss that, dude? And minions suck. Again, minions can be fixed. Actually, I need to talk to Ari about fixing minions again. We had, the last time we played Beyond Hell, we had fixed minions and did a lot of stuff with skills, but because of the DLC, they changed a lot of the way skills work, so we took all that off to see how it played out. But minions can be fixed, for sure. Alright, so I'm going to try doing this with flyers rather than Meat Boy Reaver sacrifice. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we'll see. Is it better balanced than Remnant 1? No. I wouldn't say Remnant 1 wasn't amazing, but I think Remnant 2... Well, actually, I think Remnant 2 has more stuff and therefore more viable stuff, but I think that's kind of where it stops. I think Remnant 2 is too easy, which means the balance can't be that great, right? Okay, you know what? You know what? I mean, maybe the sacrifice dudes work. So, all right. I need to verify with Ari that I'm pretty sure there's like this is the right version. I see more enemies. I've seen more aberrations than I've ever seen playing Remnant 1 outside an event. I've definitely had encounters where I had multiple elite spawn. That's good. So the life changes must be in, but I think I need to crank life more. I'm gonna put that in my notes really quick. More elites, more elite and boss HP. I think standard enemies are fine. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, once Rem 1 was done, like, Rem 1 had a lot of cool builds. What's the aberration rate for Hell mod? So, I don't know, is the thing. So, I want it to be, like, 100%. Like, literally, every zone that you're in, you're going to find one aberration. But that's not been the case. I didn't put that in the change. The spawn scaler, I think, is only up about 40% right now. I wanted to see how that felt like, and obviously, I think I can go with more. But I want to specifically get more elites, not more trash enemies. And then aberrations, if you increase aberration spawns by 40%, well, they never spawned before, so 40% of never is still pretty never. Which game do you think is overall better? I think Remnant 2 overall is probably better. Now, if you want to count Remnant 1 Hell mod, I fucking like Remnant 1 Hell mod a lot. I think Remnant 1 does some things better. Like, I do like some of the bosses in Remnant 1 more. I like the melee in Remnant 1 more. But obviously Remnant 2 does, like, a lot more. Like, there's just more of the game. There's more enemies, there's more bosses, there's more items, there's more everything. I just don't, because there's so much, I feel like everything isn't as lovingly tender as like Remnant 1, where you have everything is so focused, because there's like, you can, you know, fine tune very little things because there's only a couple items in the game. I would say a couple. There's significantly less by comparison, and Remnant 2 just has a lot of bloat, which isn't bad. I just think it requires a lot more fine tuning, which it's not quite getting right now. But that's kind of why we make mods, right? That's all. That's all I'm saying. We got more enemies. I didn't hear an elite spawn though. Well, maybe that's an elite. Give me your mod power. Ow. Yeah, like, we technically did the aberration thing first. Hellmod has the roaming bosses with stuff, and I think there's a lot of stuff that Remnant 2, like, I feel like took a lot of inspiration for Remnant 1, which I think is really cool. And again, I like Remnant 2 a lot, but I think the work that Ari spiked and I don't know who actually worked on the mod. I know it was a lot of Spike, a lot of Ari, but the work that they did with that mod was insane. It is so good. Like, I've gone back to play From Hell a couple times now, and every time I just go, oh my god, this game is so crazy. But again, I like different things. I like bosses that have ads in them. I like having just huge swarms of enemies. I like dying in one hit to things. I don't mind some RNG bullshit. Like, shit happens sometimes. I could still get through everything in the game. It's still fun. It's just really challenging. I wonder if this is going to reach underneath the asylum. Yep, sure does. Yeah, that's the thing too, is Remnant 2 is too focused in its gearing, so it's really hard to branch out and do things that are different. Like, if you make a skill build, you literally have to get everything, archetype, and items that do skill stuff in order to get your skill things up, you know, proper. Same for, like, mods, same for doing range. Like, you have to hyper-focus in Remnant 2, which doesn't feel great. Like, it's fine, but that's also one of the changes that we're going to be doing with Beyond Hell when changing stuff that's like mod and skill to be elemental and physical. So mods and skills will not synchronize, have a lot more synergy with everything else, like standard guns, elemental guns, stuff like that. It'll be really cool. Yeah, I think people only are going to appreciate Remnant 1 and Beyond Hell if they're like super hardcore try-hard Nancy's. I think that's about it. Like, I would say Remnant 2 is definitely a better experience for most people. Like, it's not even until you look under the hood at every little thing that you start to see like the little flaws with Remnant 2. And again, it doesn't bother most people. It doesn't even bother me. I'm just super fucking picky about games I play and things I sink time into, and I get really attached. And so when I start playing games for so long, I can't help but see a lot of the little things and go like, we could change that, we should fix that, that should be like that. And thankfully, sometimes we can with mods. But like, if you go through, you know, don't look up anything online, don't listen to anyone, and just go play either Remnant 1 or Remnant 2, I guarantee you 99% of the people are going to say Remnant 2 is better. And I don't disagree with that. That's definitely a valid opinion. I love Shocker World's Edge. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, I just think Remnant 2 is a little too easy, which is why I want to make it harder and more challenging. But I highly recommend anybody, if you like Remnant 2, to play Remnant 1. It's good. It's really good. And then if you're on PC, please play the From Hell mod, because it turns the game from like a 9 to like an 11. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, you are correct. And like, if you go back to Remnant 1, Remnant 1 still looks really good. Like, visually, it's still very nice. For a game that came out like 2018? 2019? 2018, I think. From this, you know, AA studio. Like, it's a really pretty game. Hi, Nimue. I want your heart. I'm searching. I'm being hunted. Send me there. Let me go fight the Huntress. What a modifier she's gonna have. Yeah, like, enemies definitely have more life. I can see that. Like, Nebula is not killing stuff as fast as it does normally. Like, they're on them for like 5 seconds before they die. I love the random fucking lightning bolt that just zaps people. Feels so good. Elite somewhere? Hurt? No, maybe just reinforcements. Get him, buddy. That's pretty cool. Is this FPS ARPG? No, this is third-person shooter, Souls-like. I would love, like I said before, twin-stick shooter, Remnant ARPG. That would be awesome. I hope like Poe 2 is like that, because the Poe 2 Ranger, or the guy that uses guns in Poe 2 looks so good. I cannot wait to play that. Piggy. Where are we going? Lost child. Of course that didn't hit. Why would that hit? Ow. I want... Oh my god. Give me the leeches. Is this main way or side path? Neo is just hard in general. I played Neo with a mouse and keyboard. That was pretty fucking rough. Neo 2 was hard playing with mouse and keyboard. I think Neo 2 has got a weird thing where it's like it's a really, really hard game until you get like all your static gear out, and then you can just steamroll everything. Gilded Chambers. Is this Prince? Or is this the other dude? I'm surprised that guy just ran through me like that. Tidal Wave. Fucking love Wave Kayula. Everyone was sitting there on the way of a Lydusa, but I've been all about Kayula since like literally day one. Get him, buddy. Nice. Am I going the right way or not? Where the fuck did you come from? Yeah, good old carpet bombs. Ow. There we go. Okay, so it is King. I wasn't sure if this was the newer dude. I forget his name. King. I am not going to offer him tribute anyway. Fucking Reaver is so slow. He's always behind me. He offers like no help. Have you reached the abyss in Neo 2? No. I think I just played Neo 2 and finished the game and kind of stopped there. Neo 2 is not for me. It's not friendly to mouse and keyboard, and I don't want to play with the controller. And it's just like I played it, I beat it, I had fun, but I'm not gonna sink a lot of time into it. Ow. Stamina. There we go. Alright. So that was a lot more enemies. But I am noticing, so about 40% more enemies. Pretty noticeable. Let's see what modifiers the kings got, or the princes got. Really? Yeah. Regenerator Spiteful. So this is Regenerator with, they have black gray HP. There you go. Ah. Just the bombs. The bombs. I'm not getting any like wacky modifiers. Maybe we need more modifiers. I'm not seeing. Oh, is aberration modifiers not even on this set? Ooh, maybe that they're not. Okay. I gotta go check that. I think that's a separate mod still. Wacky modifiers. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. I need to verify that with Ari. So I'm getting the same, you know, spiteful, hardy, drain, elemental resist. I'm not seeing the extra wacky modifiers, which they should have. So I will need to do another playthrough. I used to be able to slide through that. Alright, so I did Sack Summoner for Losum, so I'll need a different build for Nerud. I might go... I don't know if I want to do Pickle Fingers. What should I play for Nerud? We did a gun build with Soldier. We did Sack Summoner. Maybe a mod build? Maybe we'll do a mod build. Or melee? Nah, melee Nerud's not fun. Like, half the bosses are airborne. I guess it depends on where we start. Really? That hit me, huh? Oh, I'm heavy. I'm not medium or light. My iframes aren't good. I also don't have untouchable. That makes sense. That makes sense. I am not tank, nor am I dodge. I am casual. Elirez and Vicious. The Vicious would apply bleed to me. Oh my god, I didn't see this shit. Well, I can't see anything in this fight. Okay. I heard her through the bombs, but it was too late. I was mid-skill animation. Sandstorm on Nightweaver is a little rough. Also, I can't just face tank it because I get bleed from Vicious now. So my leech becomes not great. There we go. Yeah, so see, I have a bleed stack on me. Vicious applies bleed now, so you can't face tank Vicious bosses. Ow. Alright. I love Sack Summoner. It is so fun. Can't see shit though. Alright, let's get out of here. The Vicious works. That bleed definitely does hurt your healing capabilities, so that's interesting. Elemental resist, I can see the resist fall off, or the statuses fall off and cycle back, so that's good. No wacky modifiers though, so that, well, I wanted that on this by default. Doesn't appear to be here. I wrote that down, right? Alright. Okay, what to do for Losum, or Nerud. I need a new build for Nerud. I'm leaning towards melee if I get, what's his face? Can't think of his name. Alratha? There we go. surprised I didn't kill me, to be honest. If it's Shahala, I might do. If it's Shahala, I'll do a mod build. If it's Talratha, I'll play melee. Seeker's Rest. It is Shahala. So we'll need to crank out a mod build for Narud. Ring of Spears? I think you do Ring of Spears, right? Yeah, Ring of Spears. Yeah, let's give that a go. I like Ring of Spears. Ring of Spears is a nice hybrid melee mod build. It works. Alright. Let's go. How did you discover Narud? I can't hear you. Like how he just comes down, just here again. Alright, let's venture off into the landscape, I guess you could call it. Wasteland. I mean, I guess it is technically a Phantom Wasteland, but... Lawnmower. Not seeing a ton of enemies here on Narud. I definitely need to increase the enemy count. I love Ring of Spirits. It is such a good mod. Alright. Waypoint, and let's go check this side. I'm sure that's the other exit. Come back at. Over here. Alright. Get out of here. All right. I'm running Tranquil Heart with this, but oh, this is mitigate Atonement Fold. I wonder if it would be better if I ran Leech. Alright, who do we got here? Future Domain. So we got Meatball. Meatman. Ow. Aberration is gonna be over here. I shouldn't have used my mod because it's gonna fall off as soon as I start fighting it. Oh shit, where'd he go? Oh yeah, there's nothing, literally nothing. Okay, I need stronger enemies. And I increased Aberration HP too. Where am I going? Oh, what? Oh shit. Another aberration. Okay. Okay. So I've seen 2 aberrations in 3 biomes. Oh my god, that's super annoying. Get out of here. Okay, okay. So, the spawns definitely are in, because I could go through an entire campaign and never see an aberration, and now I've seen 2. So, that's definitely in. I need more. I need more elites, more aberrations. But that's cool. Ow. Ah, I was stupid. Why did I fucking go in melee? I knew he was gonna wombo combo me. Never melee. Oh my god, fucking ran right through me. Alright. Alright. Little fun, little fun. I'll take it. Ring of Spears still has problems where the longer duration that it is and the bigger the AoE, the spears, like, they don't shoot in the right directions and they kind of just go all over the place and they're really inaccurate. So, like, it's good early on, and then the longer it goes out, it's worse. So, I think I might have to cut off, like, mod duration on it. I think that might just be a hindrance than over anything else. Joink. Alright, let's head off to the second overworld. And then we kill Shahala, and then we do Root Earth, and we're good to go. Do I want to do regular Shahala or override pin? I guess I'll do regular. I don't want to go grab the override pin. I think regular is actually harder. Maybe I do want to get the override pin. Oh, we'll see how this build goes. I haven't played Remnant 2 in like a couple weeks. I've been playing Monster Hunter and Diablo 2, and coming back to it, I forget how fun like the builds I made are. Not to like pat myself on the back, but I made some pretty good ones. You know what? I also realized that Annihilation isn't going to have teleporter because there's no wacky modifiers, so that's sad. I mean, it's a little bit of a brag. I really don't. I mean, some people make good builds. Like Bolt obviously makes good builds. Bash's builds are statistically great. I'm not a fan of tank builds, but you know that's to each their own. I think there's one other person that makes good builds, but I don't know if Cool actually has posted many. I think he's posted like a couple. Cool's builds are usually good. He's melee focused. But a lot of people just like to do like God mode, infinite relic, infinite damage reduction kind of spam stuff. It's not fun. It's like if there's no chance of dying, why are you playing? Because there's nothing to do in this game except fight stuff to have fun. And I personally don't find it fun knowing that I will never die. There is an aberration down here, so I think I'm gonna go do this thing. Hi, Sid. How's life? Happy Sunday. I wonder what that is. This is a dude in a thing. Shocking, hardy, unstoppable. Yeah, I didn't make the game harder. 20% more damage is not enough, or 20% more life is not enough. Stuff needs to be more. I've tried 3 different builds. I think I had the most struggles with Soldier Hunter, but also was playing a grenade build, so it's kind of like whatever. I'm sure if I played like Hug's Plasma Cutter, maybe I'll do that for Root Earth. I'll go through, traditional range builds and see how that goes. Probably a lot smoother. I like Soldier, but it's definitely not that strong comparatively. It's just fun. I love flash grenades. And explosive ammo is also really good. Invoker Soldier might be a decent option now that I think about it. That might work. We made Soldier before Invoker was out, but getting double uses on explosive rounds and elemental damage, while it doesn't necessarily play with range damage, you could still run like Nebula, and that'll help a lot. And then you can do something like we don't have any element. Oh, you can do Monolith elemental range. Yeah, Monolith Nebula. By just fell into the build of every fucking. Never mind. Literally every build ever made. We need to shake up the meta, that's for damn sure. Astropass. I haven't fought the... Oh, I might need to make a save of this guy, because I don't have a good save for him. Hopefully he's got good modifiers. But I haven't fought this guy in a while. Okay, Astropath. Yeah, that's the ghost. Seeker's Rest is... No, Seeker's Rest is better. What is the Custodian Eye Zone? 'Cause, yeah, this is Ghost. I just don't remember what Custodian Eye Zone is called. Can I not get in? I thought you can get in any of them. Oh, I have to go up. That's why I'm stupid. You go up first, and then you go in and come down. This is one to pop. Again, I haven't fought this guy in a while. I don't have a good save for him. Probably wasn't smart to burn my mod. Alright, whatever. Deal with it. If I die, I die. I'm almost full anyway. Hardy thick skin, yay. Oops. Should have dodged that. Oh, I'm surprised that hit me. I still had my mod active. I thought I was out of it, but I'm dumb. Whoops. I'm surprised that little thing hit me, though. Oh my god, I always fucking not see that thing. Oh my god, I keep I'm being dumb. All I had to do was dodge it and would have been dead, and I hear the wind-up sound, and then I'm just not timing it right. I need to fight this guy more and get that sound down better. What? Okay, that one there was no sound effect for. How far away do I have to be from that? I was nowhere near that thing. I'm just being bad. Poopy. I got hit by it still. That's not good. I'm rusty on that fight. Like a lot. Up. Call down the call down the elevator. All right. Wait, is it up or is it just out this? I think it's just out this way. I'm dumb. Yeah, I need to fight him more. All right, let's go deal with Corruptor or Shahala. Whoops. Yep. Would it be faster to just die? Probably not, because I still have to call it down. Freedom. Alright, I think that's it. So we can finish this up. And the Root Earth will play Hugs. Good old Hugs. Maybe I'll do Hunter and Soldier again. We'll try that. The other skill for Soldier that I didn't use was Explosive Rounds, which is like an ammo buff as a skill. And it basically gives you 20% damage, but it does it in splash on wherever you're hitting. So you can do like AoEs with, you know, single target weapons and stuff, which I figured would help once we get like more mods, or not mods, mobs into this game and such. Click. Open the door. Let me in. Okay. A minute and a half, like, elevator ride. Okay. So, as we go through this elevator ride, what have I learned from playing this version of Beyond Hell? It needs to be harder. I want more enemies. I want more elites. Well, I did see a couple aberrations. I still want more of those. Boss need their wacky modifiers, which weren't in. I think that would have, you know, changed this game up a lot. And I don't really want to balance anything until we get the game feeling good. So I think we got a lot of work still to do. It's just slow. I want tools. Oh, that's right. Okay, I don't know if Ari is gonna watch like a lot of this. I talked with Gun Guy, and he didn't see the messages before, but he will help make the tools for Remnant 2, and I am super excited. I heard back from that finally. In fact, once I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna go talk to him. Yeah. And if we can get the tools that we need, it'll allow us to edit existing items. Like right now we can make new stuff. It's slow, but we can make new stuff. But we can't really edit existing items outside of text changes. And so once we can edit existing items, oh, so good. All right, let's go. Shahala la la la. I usually fight Spectral version or the other one, so I don't know this fight all that well. It's a little different. Kelly Res Spiteful. I hate those. Oh my god. Some of them don't have audio cues and they just zap you immediately, and that gets me. I know, Matt, I remember that. That one's bad. Alright, I just have to pop my relic fragment during that and hopefully leech some of it. Oh my god, I'm just eating hits from everything. Oh my god. Didn't even get a chance to do that. Alright. This build is not good for this fight, because you get animation locked using the spears. And yeah, I don't have a whole lot of time to react on some of those. Oh no, I had him. I should have rolled left. I need stamina for this fight. Blech. Also, I'm not leeching enough. I don't have leech. Do I even have leech as my trait? I don't. Okay, let me change this. I have no leech on this fight, and I definitely need it. So we're gonna go with amplitude. I don't think mod duration is really helping me all that much for this one. Vigor, endurance, siphoner. I don't need blood bomb potency. I don't need swiftness. Definitely helps. Expertise probably isn't gonna matter in this fight. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use my skills again. I'll finish that off just to finish it off, and then we'll go with stamina recovery or leech. Let's just go leech. All right. Oh my god, of course I was still shooting that. There we go. Easy. Alright. Just change the talents up a little bit, you're good to go. Alright, so now we get to go to Root Earth. I'll switch the build up again. So we did a mod build, a gun, like a standard gun build. We did a skill build. Maybe I can't do Annihilation with maybe, or maybe I can't do Annihilation with melee. I'm so bad at talking. So while I do, maybe I'll play melee up to Venom. Maybe I'll just do that, and then I'll swap over to Gunslinger. And I want Magnum over Rupture Cannon. I tried Rupture Cannon. It's fine. I just don't care for it. Good feedback. Ring of Spears. All right. And then we get big, fat concoctions. Life, stamina. We'll put goals on 3. Confidence boosters on 2. Yeah. And then let's go ahead and get stamina. Health, stamina, and meat shakes. Alright. Rooper. Oh, I have Familiar still on. Maybe just go with Monolith rather than Familiar. Because who doesn't love Monolith, right? Just pound shit away. That's them more enemies for sure. Wow. Just bop away. All right, siege event. Well, first one. I love how the Ring of Spears stopped the enemies from attacking you too. Except that guy who just runs through you. Oh, it fucking blew up on me. I guess that does counter melee. Yeah, kind of did. Where is... I don't have very many blood rods. There we go. This guy just coming through. Oh, I am like dead. I thought I would have more pinkiness than this. Oh, fuck! Who bombed at me? Where'd my bolt go? This build used to be a lot thicker. But I'm getting hit and I'm not leeching it back enough. Why don't I have saving armor? Did I not save these with... Oh, the traits got shuffled because we changed Blood Bond and Kinships. Everything got moved over. That makes more sense. I was wondering why. I was like, why isn't this tanky at all? It's like, usually I do just fine. Yo, what's up, Dudley? It's going pretty good. It's not quite, like, it's not hard enough yet. It's really not. I need it to be harder, but that's just me. What else do I want on this? I have potency. I have blood bond. Or I don't need blood bond. I don't need ammo. Endurance. I guess recovery is probably good. And then leech, I guess. Or just swiftness. Let's do that. Let's do swiftness when you move in speed. Alright, let's go. Now we have leech, which should probably help us a little bit. But basically, I've done a full campaign playthrough on our adjusted scalings, and yeah, it still needs to be harder. Definitely more enemies. That's cool. More aberrations. Didn't really notice too many elites, but that's also just me running through the game. Get back there.